Here's my Hornet meta review in 20 seconds. Overall, she has similar to, but maybe slightly better performance than the other new meta SRCV, Taiho. Taiho meta's performance is similar to Taiho, and Hornet meta's performance is above that, slightly worse than Hornet 2. So basically a high but not top gold carrier. And that's basically the review. The rest of the video will be about how the devs scuffed Hornet meta's first skill really badly. But even though the skill is scuffed, her performance is as I said. Her first skill sends out a dive bomber every 5 seconds. This dive bomber drops 3 bombs with typical carrier bomb splash and 0 spread, which is very, very good. The bombs themselves also do quite decent damage considering it's 3 bombs every 5 seconds. Furthermore, if they hit the enemy, the bombs add a 3% AA debuff and do 750 extra burn damage over 5 seconds. Emphasis on if they hit, because it all goes downhill from here. Those bombs do not hit very well. Hornet meta's plane has a targeting range of 1 unit in front and 0 units behind. That means the plane sweeps a 1 unit wide line across the screen, and when it passes over the enemy boss, it drops the bombs. Now here's the first problem. Airplanes and their weapons update 30 times per second. If the plane is moving right and the boss is moving left at a great enough speed, then the boss can basically jump over the 1 unit wide line in between 2 calculation updates. That means the bombs won't even drop in that case. In this example, the plane skips over King George V, even though she was supposed to be the first one detected. Right after passing Duke of York, the plane drops its bombs. Now the second problem, if the plane does see the enemy, then the bombs almost always drop below the plane instead of being dropped on the enemy. This is because of the plane's distance range, and this range is different from the front and back targeting range, but for Hornet's plane, the distance range is also set to 1. That means the plane has to be directly above the enemy in order for the bombs to all target the enemy. In 99% of cases, the bombs will just splash wherever the plane was, which leads to a pretty poor geometric hit rate of like 50%. This double spinny boss actually favors the bomb hit rate quite well. Against more typical single bosses, the bomb hit rate will be like a lot worse. For reference, let's consider a normal bomber like Tenrai. Tenrai has a targeting range of 16 units in front and 16 units behind. Furthermore, when it sees an enemy, it has a distance range of a whopping 500 units. Even if Tenrai's bombs have high spread, that spread will always be centered on the enemy if the enemy is still alive. So, too long didn't watch, Hornet's 5-second bomber is scuffed.